Good day, how's it going? I want to talk about openness today. So, as you know, Tresor One is an open startup. That means we share basically everything. I share the whole journey here on YouTube. I share the users that we have, the stats, the so of course not the email addresses or whatever, but the monthly active users, the page visits, the revenue, even the costs, and this gives everyone a very transparent look into the company, into the product, into the project. And I have plans to go even further with this. We just launched a new a new data protection site that is not only important for the users to know when they're dealing with financial products, but also it gives a lot of transparency into what we are doing, who we are working with, and we will even make our statistics public. So you know what search terms people use to found Tresor One, through which sites they came, what sources, what referrals. You will see how many page views we have per day, etc., etc. So very, very transparent, I think, and I'm trying to make as much or create as much transparency as possible, not only to get users trust, but also to the people like you that are interested in entrepreneurship, in building their own thing, maybe founding their own company. Maybe it helps you a bit. Maybe you see how to not do something or how to do something if it was successful, and or maybe it just is some sort of inspiration for you, to get you motivated to start going. So far, I have received very, very good feedback on this openness. Very nice people reaching out, trying to support, etc. So for me, it's a very good thing as well. But I sometimes also feel like maybe it's not that good of a thing, because the more you grow, you have competitors in the market and they know everything about you and you know nothing about them. So how good is that? If we go also public roadmap, and I talk here about the ideas that I have that I didn't even used or implemented yet, not even started to implement. I'm basically talking about the plans and the ideas for the next 6 months, 12 months. How much competitive edge do I'm giving away in this kind of stuff? And this is something that I have thought every now and then about. It's sometimes it's bothering me, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm a little bit too open. I'm also talking to some people about this. Some people reached out and asked, dude, why are you sharing everything? Everybody knows. Like, I cannot, I would not be able to hype up the company in, for example, a meeting with investors or wherever. I could not make pretty slides, and interpret the numbers in a more positive way or whatever, or simply lie. I could not do it. Everyone could just look it up. Everyone could see, oh, Tresor One has the hype right now, but I saw you only have 2,000 monthly active users, not even. So yeah, there is no beating around the bush on that one. It's the facts, it's the truth, and it's very, very transparent. And I'm not sure if it's an advantage or not. At least sometimes I'm very, I'm thinking, am I doing the right thing with that one on compared to the competitors, not with you guys or girls and with the users, etc. I think it's a very, very good thing here. I'm just wondering about the competitors. But on the other hand, I'm thinking back, and where I always land at is, I think the open part is a very good thing. So we also open sourced some of our software, which is used by competitors even. We are showing the strategy, we are showing what we are building, how much we earn, etc. Visits, all of that. And if competitors see that, they can, of course, compare. Like, are we better? Are we worse? And something I feel like it's, even though it might be a bit contradictory, but hear me out. I think it's an advantage to some degree. If a competitor is bigger than us, faster, well funded, etc., bigger team and all that, they don't care about our stats. They're bigger, they're better. They just see it and see no threat. Doesn't matter. All right, so I don't worry about those. Maybe we have people, competitors that are in the same league and from size-wise, let's say, or just started out like we. They, of course, it's much more interesting for them, of course. They can compare and see, maybe Tresor is a little bit ahead, or maybe we are a little bit ahead, and we can do this and that worked for them. We can try this, and that didn't work for Tresor One, so we don't do that. That's true, but I also feel like this creates a dependency from them to us. It means others follow, and if you look at your competitors, look what they do and follow them, I think, you will never be the leader. You will always follow. And I didn't intend to, but it's not what I do at all. Like, I don't look at competitors. I don't look, at all the stats or test the product through thoroughly. Is that right pronounced? So I'm sometimes checking the product, or I get sent screenshots, etc., just to find out what is being done and how it looks roughly. But I'm mostly ignoring the other products. My users will tell me if they have something better that they need, and other than that, I'm just like, we have our own vision and we go with that. And I think if other people follow us, then they are exactly that. They are followers. And I don't have a problem with others following. There are copycats everywhere. There are people like, of course, right? And I'm also looking for inspiration sometimes here and there. But if I have another company copying us, or doing everything that was successful for us, and trying to, take advantage of our openness and transparency, I still feel like we have the advantage, because we have a community, supportive people that love this transparency, that try to make the project successful, that try to help out wherever they can. This cannot be copied. We have, I think, a culture inside the community and the product to simply try to, make this thing work. And I don't think this is copyable at all. If someone looks at us and thinks, they have whatever, they have this and that data, or they have this kind of revenue with this kind of product and pricing, or we need to do exactly the same. All right, but it doesn't mean that they will take our customers away. I actually don't believe so, because I think our customers are not only here because of the product and the whatever, that it costs €5 or whatever. I think they are here because it represents a much bigger thing, like simplifying finance and lowering the barrier of entry to the stock world, and having this supportive community that helps out in discussions and all that. And I hope also that they know there is a team behind that gives everything, that answers, even if in the middle of the night, the emails and the support requests, and sends out fixes every day and new features every week. And I feel like that is what our users are trying to be part of. And that is not copyable, in my opinion. That is something each and every company, each and every team and leaders have to create for themselves and have to live by. You cannot get this by putting some values on the wall, or copying someone else's strategy, or analyzing the shit out of your competitor. I don't think it works that way. So maybe this is naive. I could be completely wrong here, but it's where I'm reminding myself of, and where if I think about all of this openness, transparency, is it a good thing or not, where I always land at. And I seriously believe this is the case for Tresor One and for the community that we have built. And we will see in a year, 2 years, 5 years if I've been wrong on that. But currently, I think it doesn't really matter if you're bigger, if a competitor is bigger or smaller than us, if they copy us or not. What makes Tresor One currently successful and growing is not copyable, I think. Steile These. A very yeah, we'll see if that theory holds up. But I'm definitely interested in what you think of that. If you are a founder or a maker or maybe even a user of Tresor One, tell me in the comments what you think of that. If am I crazy, or maybe I'm right, or on a good track of thought, a good train of thought. We'll see. Thank you very much for the attention, and have a good day. See you soon. Bye.